Welcome to Legislative 101, an introduction to academic eligibility as it relates to the Progress Rule. The Progress Rule seeks to make sure a student's academic and athletic progress are on par with each other. This rule looks at a student's entire academic history relative to their seasons of competition and helps to ensure that a student is making progress towards their degree at a rate expected of any full-time student. The Progress Rule takes effect beginning with a student's second season of competition. According to this rule, a student must have completed 24 institutional credit hours on a semester system or 36 institutional credit hours on a quarter system before they will be deemed eligible to compete in their second season of competition. Similarly, for a student's third season of competition, 48 institutional hours must be accumulated on a semester system and 72 hours for a quarter student. Prior to the fourth season of competition, the student must have completed 72 semester institutional credit hours, 48 of which meeting general education and/or major requirements. Those numbers for a quarter school are 108 hours, 72 of which must be applicable to general education or a student's major. The additional requirement of 48 or 72 hours can be a combination of both general education requirements and credits in the student's major. It does not have to be 48 hours in the student's major or 48 hours in general education courses, for example. This is a very simple graphic to illustrate the Progress Rule. Each stick figure represents a season of competition. To be eligible for the first season of competition, a student must meet entering freshman eligibility requirements. The Progress Rule comes into play when a student has completed their first season of competition. Entering the second season of competition, a student must have accumulated 24 semester or 36 quarter institutional credit hours to meet the Progress Rule. For the third season of competition, that number increases to 48 semester and 72 quarter institutional credit hours. Entering season 4, a student must have earned 72 semester hours and 108 quarter hours. For more information on freshman eligibility requirements, please see our Legislative 101 on freshman eligibility. There is an additional component of the Progress Rule that requires a student to have a 2.0 GPA once they have reached junior status, either academically or athletically. Academically, junior status is determined by your general institution's definition. It's generally around 58 to 62 hours, but it is your institutional policy on what defines junior standing. Athletically, a student is considered a junior when they begin their third season of competition. Once junior status is achieved, from that point on, a student must maintain a 2.0 GPA or above to compete for the rest of their intercollegiate athletic career. This is a cumulative 2.0 GPA on a 4.0 scale. GPA calculations can be seen below for people who are transferring to a new institution. For the first term of attendance at the new institution, the cumulative GPA from all previous college coursework will be taken into consideration by dividing total quality points gained by total GPA hours attempted. After initial term of attendance at your institution, all transfer students will be subject to the institution's cumulative GPA policy for all students. Incoming transfers will have a one-term grace period, if you will. For the first term of identification at the new institution, you will take all past transcripts and earn institutional credit hours at face value. Be sure to check for institutional credit hours, not just cumulative totals. In the second term of identification, the school will rely on their own transcripts' cumulative hours earned total. It is important to think ahead to prevent problems from loss of hours due to the potential for hours not to transfer between institutions. Do you have other questions about the Progress Rule or other academic eligibility requirements? Please contact us on our legislative hotline at 816-595-8180 or by email at legislative@naia.org.